Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy, turn it like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke, set to get this started. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And the Bengals 1st down.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bengals.
Up the middle they go. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
He'll look to throw. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Moving outside the pocket. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle. Jackson now on 2nd down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Now it's Jackson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On the return, it's Turner. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Now a give on the ground, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
Nike,
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. So now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That is caught, and he's in. Cut down Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point.
Kevin McPherson for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Bengals move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Ravens nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And I believe he was somehow able to get it back. He was. And after just giving up a touchdown, they are lucky they didn't turn this into another one.
Hey. What it is?
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play there for Baltimore. 37 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Again, it's Jackson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. On play action, here's Jackson. Little short pass here. Caught. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Jackson up top again. Moving to his right. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. And the shotgun, here's Jackson. And the Bengals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll motion the slot man right. Throwing again from his own end zone. That one into the hands of Turner. Get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big play after being backed up. 32 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
Go!
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll go right and find his running back, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
9 yards. It's
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Steady.
They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
23 yards. First down, Bengals.
Cougars.
Back to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 36 yards. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That touchdown, number 23 for him on the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, shut up.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This returnable from the 4.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It is 2nd and 9.
Go.
Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Jackson looking to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. The throw on the run is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Jackson now on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Ravens sending the punt team out there as he's on to punt for the second time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Hold ready. Tag. Tag.
They'll begin here on the ground. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens will have great field position right around midfield.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
On first and 10, Jackson. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Turner. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this to about the 28. Mike Green is there on the stop. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Quick throw, taken in. A gain there of 15. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Man in motion, heading left. Ready. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Ready, check.
And it's 3rd down.
19 tight, 19-2.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard line.
Jackson now. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 33 yards.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. A big play there for Baltimore. and even 30 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
BC, right?
First and 10.
Go.
Now, Jackson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Hey, report.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson going to keep this one himself. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Here's a run. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
At the Bengals 3-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Forced out wide. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Come on. Dragon 60! Mustang 19!
They bring Chase in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers.
A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. To throw is Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Back to throw. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
From the 21, here's second down and 9.
Alert!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready?
Here's a toss, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Eagles!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
And the Bengals
Cut in, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. does it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
So this one, a win.